where you are right now, where you are with your life, the place, the situation, the country, the language you speak, where you are right now does not define your destiny. Where you are right now does not define your future. Where you are right now is not something that is going to tell you how you're going to end up or who you are going to be or who you are going to become. Where you are right now, the present moment is just the present moment. And the only thing that, if, for example, let's assume right now you are in pain, you are uncomfortable, you are poor, you are miserable, low self-confidence, broken, poor, unhealthy, sick, it doesn't matter. Do you know why? Because you can change yourself in 1 month. You can change yourself in 1 year. You can change yourself in 1 week. Because where you are right now is simply giving you experience, is simply giving you knowledge, is simply giving you information to where you are going. But in order for you to be able to understand what I'm telling you, that where you are right now does not matter, you have to have an imagination. You have to imagine a brighter, a better future, a brighter, a better tomorrow. You have to see yourself being way better in 10 years, in 5 years. Even if you are struggling right now, you always have to keep your imagination active, because where you are right now is not where you are going to end up. Where you are right now doesn't mean nothing. Absolutely not. Where you are right now, you are simply there to learn the lessons you're supposed to learn in that moment. Because best believe, whatever you are going to right now, you have to go through it. Where you are right now, you have to go to where you are right now. I know it can sound what? But I'm suffering, but I'm crying, I'm poor, I'm in pain. And you mean that I'm supposed to enjoy where I am? You mean that I'm supposed to learn from the pain I'm feeling right now? Yes, that's exactly what I mean. For example, me in the past, when I've been in situations, because I have been in some of pain to the next level, something that helped me and worked for me was every time I was suffering, I was crying, I was broken, I was just struggling and going through hardship in the past, I will keep my imagination, I will keep my mind in the positive always. I was always tell myself, I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here in 5 years. I'm not going to be here in 10 years. I'm not going to be crying, suffering, struggling as I am in 10 years, in 5 years, in 20 years. Why? Because I've always kept my imagination positive. I always imagine a bright, a future that is amazing, is successful, is healthy, is positive. Where you are right now, if you cannot understand that where you are right now does not matter, you are going to get stuck, because you are going to believe that, oh, this is where I am, so I can't do nothing. I can't be nothing. I can't improve. I can't change. If that's what you believe, then that is right. But where you are right now, learn. Use the situations, the pain, the happiness, the tools, the ideas, the environments you are right now. Use it as a learning experience. See everything as something that is there to empower you. Because that's what I did. When I was suffering, for example, when I had to go to school with my bicycle, during winter time in Atlanta, Georgia. If you live in Atlanta, Georgia, you know how cold it is. When I had to go with my bicycle, I would say to myself, yes, I'm going to ride my bicycle, but I know in 5 years, I'm not going to be riding this bicycle. In 5 years, I will be able to have a car, or at least to have an Uber to go to school. Or in 5 years, I wouldn't have to be going to a school so far from where I am without a transportation. Because riding the bicycle, for me, I'm thankful I did it. I will do it again. I'm thankful I went through it. And because that experience, even though I was in pain, but that pain teach me, that pain built me. But because I always knew I want something better for myself. Because I always knew tomorrow can be better and it will be better. No matter the pain I was going through back then, no matter how horrible my present was, I always keep my future positive. I always keep my future strong, keep my future healthy, keep my future positive. Where you are right now, use it. If you are suffering, learn from it. If you are poor, if you are in pain, if you are crying, if you are going through challenges, whatever it is that you are going through right now, where you are right now, first of all, be thankful to where you are. Absolutely. Even if you are struggling, be thankful for where you are. Do you know why? Because you can be in worse situation than the one you are today. If you have a goal, if you have a dream, if you have a vision for yourself, you must understand that where you are right now is not where you are going to end up. Because whenever you start the journey of achieving your goals, achieving your dreams, achieving your vision that you have for yourself, you are going to become somebody else. Because in that journey, you are going to evolve, you are going to change, you are going to improve. Because if the person you are right now is not the person that makes you happy, Best believe, as you started getting closer to achieving your goals, in that journey, you are going to become the person that you choose to become. Because sometimes we focus on, oh no, I want to achieve the goal. I want to get there. I want to have the money, the success. You're going to get there. But what is more impactful? What is going to touch you more? What is going to make you remind a journey is the person you are going to become while walking the path to achieving your goal, to achieving your dream, to achieve whatever it is that you want. Where you are right now also is just temporary. Because unless you decided to stay stuck in the same place, then you're going to stay stuck. Unless you decide you are going to change, you're not going to change. Where you are right now, use it to learn. Use it to move forward. Use it as a reason to keep trying, to keep grinding, to keep believing. I give an example again for myself. When I first got into this country, United States, I went to university, and I was, wow, I went through it. I couldn't afford to pay for fries in my university. And back then, the fries were 99 cents. I could not afford to pay for fries at 99 cents. So what I would do, I had a friend back then, and 4 years later, we're still friends. I'm thankful for him. He's going to bring like 20 coins. I will bring like 50, or he might bring 50. I will bring 10. We're going to collect coins so we can afford to pay for 5.99 cents. Back then, I could afford to pay for 5.99 cents. But guess what? I remain positive. I always tell him, and if you're watching this video today, hey, comment so people can see that this is testimony. I will tell him, don't worry. 5 years, we're not going to have to be struggling to pay for fries. It's okay. We are going to eat right now. It's okay. Let's stay focused and learn what we have to learn and move forward. If we can eat fries today, it's okay. I'm going to bring lunch from home. You can bring lunch from your home, and we're going to eat it. But I'm telling you, let's keep going. Let's keep trying. And all of the while, I always keep a positive attitude. I always keep a healthy imagination. You have to put your imagination to work for you, because your imagination is the first place where we travel, and we can travel there for free. Because again, as I always say in my videos, whatever, if your imagination can go there, you can be there. I couldn't pay for fries back then. It was, now I think it has been 4 years since that time. But I was telling myself, one day I will have enough money to pay for fries. One day I won't even have to worry if I'm gonna have lunch or not. One day I will be there. And I always keep my imagination for my future positive. I always have positive images, positive scenarios, because I knew that where I was back then was not where I was going to stay forever. Which is something that a lot of you have to unlock that limitation. Not because today you are struggling, it means you cannot succeed tomorrow. Not because today you are crying, it means you cannot make money tomorrow. Not because today you are poor, it means you cannot be rich tomorrow. Not because today you have low self-confidence, it means you cannot have a high self-confidence tomorrow. Not because today you are single and unhappy, it means you can be single and happy tomorrow. Not because you are broken today, it means you cannot be healed tomorrow. You got to remain positive in your mind. Because you know deep down you can change your life, and you know it. Because okay, if it's not you, look around you in the entire universe, in the entire world. How many people have been in more painful, uncomfortable, devastating situations than you, and those people were able to overcome it? Those people were able to change their life for the better. How many stories have you heard of people who grew up poor, but now they are billionaires and trillionaires? Why? Because they decided they want something more for themselves, and they did not allow their present situation to stop them, to block them. Oh, because now I don't have followers, I'm not going to post videos. Oh, because nobody is buying my shirt, I'm going to start my clothing brand. Oh, because nobody is sharing my business, I'm going to close my business. Oh, because nobody listens to my music, I'm going to stop making music. Sometimes you got to ignore the struggles you are going through today so you can keep the glory of tomorrow alive. Yeah. Because it have been like me sometimes, even if I'm crying, that wow, oh my God, I'm so devastated. I will be like, I'm devastated now, but I know tomorrow I can be better. I know tomorrow I'm going to overcome it. And I always have this extreme self-belief that I always knew that there is no way that if I better myself, if I better my mind, if I better my skill, I'm not going to be able to better my life. I knew it. And I didn't let my present dictate my desire to win, my desire to be better, my desire to be healthy, my desire to be wise, my desire to be positive, my desire to make money. But a lot of you, that's what is blocking you. Because you are suffering today, because you are crying today, you stop. You stop dreaming, you stop believing, you stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. No, absolutely not. Your present, don't let your current situations be the reason you think or you believe that you're not going to achieve your goals. Because again, your mind is extremely powerful to the point that if you believe you cannot be successful, you cannot be. Absolutely. Whatever you believe, good and bad, that's exactly what you are going to receive. When I was struggling, also I remember back then when I used to wash cars. Wow. I will wash 6 cars per day and they will pay me $10. I think one day I'm gonna drive to that place and show you guys how it was. I was washing cars. Even if I wash 6 cars per day, 2 cars per day, my boss at that time would only pay me $10. But I didn't know better. I was like, no, I want to make money because I didn't have the money. Absolutely not. Instead of me crying because I don't have it, I prefer to use my time to make any type of money. I was like, well, I can wash cars, yes, but you're going to pay me $10, it's fine. $10 a week, that's $50. And those $50, I split it for transportation, to be able to go to school, to be able to pay my phone, and for food. And I had to manage all those other things that I had to pay for, but I did it. But I washing those cars, of course it was painful to me. Of course it was hard to work 6 cars per day under the sun, sometimes 11 cars per day. I would start working from 6 a.m. I will get up at 9 p.m. and they were only going to pay me $10. I did it. But when I was washing those cars, do I see myself have that type of job forever? No. But because I knew that in the future I can be better, because I knew that's not where I'm going to end up in life, I kept doing it. I always keep my imagination positive. Your mind, you can say like I'm talking about all cliche was easy, but that's the truth. Your mind, what you are in charge, you are in control of what it is that you put in your mind. So if you know you can control what you put in your mind, so put positivity in your mind, put success in your mind, put health in your mind. See yourself doing amazing, wonderful, strong, positive, kind, successful things. See yourself doing those things. You got to see yourself doing those things. Because even though I was washing cars, I was seeing myself not washing cars, but still making money. Which today I'm doing. I'm not washing cars no more, but I'm making money. But back then, 4 years ago, I saw myself doing it. I keep my imagination positive. I did not let my present situations or the things I'm going through right now stop me from grinding, from believing, from dreaming, from seeing myself doing what I want to have. But a lot of you, that is stopping you. Because today you are poor, you want to read. No, don't. Use the present as a book to learn, as a guidance. Never use the present as how your life is going to be forever, or never use the present as your destiny, because it's not. You can change yourself. You can change your life. You can change your family's life. You can change your boyfriend, girlfriend's life. You can change your kids' life. But if you want to change anything in your life, you got to change. And you cannot change if you don't change your mind, if you don't change your thoughts, if you don't change your actions. Don't let your present control you. Do not let your present control you. You can do, you can achieve, but you got to keep your imagination positive at all time.